Team, I'm gonna show you what to do with those turkey leftovers this holiday season. We're gonna do a creamy turkey noodle soup coming up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ. Welcome to my kitchen. So glad you're here. Listen, guys, today we got a good one for you. We're coming up on that holiday season. We're gonna be making tons of turkey dishes as we come up to it. So this is just one in probably a mini series of kind of holiday Thanksgiving dishes that are coming our way. This one is what to do with your leftover turkey. I'm gonna show you how I make a nice creamy turkey noodle soup. All right, now my turkey is turkey breast that I smoked. I did it in another video, so if you guys want to check out how I got the turkey to this point, click that button right there. You can watch that video. But this is a really simple recipe. I'll have all the ingredients and prep down below, or a link to the website, whatever comes first. We're doing some changes on the website, so you may have to use the video description for this one, okay? Real simple. We have a simple mirepoix of onions, carrots, and celery. Got a little garlic in there. I have an all-purpose seasoning we're gonna use in there. It's a Cajun seasoning that I used on the turkey. So I thought, why not, put a little continuity in there, We got salt, pepper, like I said, a little cream, a little rosemary. It's all gonna come together relatively quickly. On this one, I am using a chicken bone broth for my soup base, okay? Because it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more hearty, right? It's gonna go well when I add the cream to it and then all the veggies and all that, right? If you guys do not wanna use that bone broth, feel free to use a chicken stock so you can substitute that, okay? There's not much more to this. We're gonna use one pot. This company called Gas One sent me a couple portable burners. So instead of being on our stove, we're actually gonna be on the kitchen island today, cooking this thing up. We're using a Dutch oven, and it's really gonna take no time at all, okay? That's it, guys. Before we get started making this soup though, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, that bell next to it, so you get alerts on all what we're doing here, right? We're on that road to 100,000 subscribers. Help me get there, okay? Also, while you're at it, hit that thumbs up. Comment down below what's your favorite thing to do with your Thanksgiving leftovers, and then we'll talk about it in the comments, all right? Y'all, that is it. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right, team, we're over on the kitchen island using our new Gas One portable stove. We're gonna go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Got a little flameage under there. You can see it. Can you see it? There we go. All right, like I said, we're using the Dutch oven. We're gonna use about a medium heat. First off, we gotta do is saute our vegetables. We're gonna use a half a stick of butter because butter tastes good. Then we use about a tablespoon or so of olive oil in there so our butter doesn't burn. Okay, team, our butter's bubbling up nice. It's time to get our mirepoix in there. Get this nice and sauteed up. Once we give it about 4 or 5 minutes of sauteing in the butter and the olive oil, we'll add our garlic to it. I'm gonna put a couple pinches of kosher salt in there just to help draw out some of the moisture in the vegetables. All right, guys, our veggies have been sauteing for a little bit, the onions, carrots, celery. Next thing we're gonna do is add the garlic in, let that sweat down a little bit, saute a little bit. We add it second because it's gonna take a little bit longer and we don't want that garlic to burn in there, all right? We're gonna add that turkey and then magic's gonna really start happening. Guys, it's smelling really good in here. Hope you're with me thus far. Let's get back to the kitchen island. Okay, time to add that garlic in. So it's about a tablespoon or two. Now I got a couple sprigs of rosemary from my garden. And by garden, I mean the little pot behind me on my kitchen sink. I'm gonna throw that in there and express some of the flavors and the oils out of there. And then we'll pull the branches and the stems out after we give it a good amount of time to kind of saute and flavor the oils in there and all that. Also gonna take this time to add our Italian seasoning in there. Guys, if you don't have Italian seasoning, you could add a little sage, a little thyme, whatever you got, but this is just, I'm working what's in the cupboard right now, working with what I got, not trying to make it overly elaborate and too fancy. Also gonna add my little Cajun seasoning. Again, you could add whatever all-purpose, seasoning you want in there. But I like my soups with a lot of flavor. And a lot of people, when they make their, noodle soups, their chicken noodle soups, their turkey noodle soups, all that, they forget to add, enough flavor, enough seasoning, salt, pepper, all that good stuff. Speaking of pepper, I'm gonna add some cracked black pepper in there. We'll just let this kind of do its thing for a little bit. We'll come back and add that turkey. Right, we've been sauteing the veggies. Now it's time to add our turkey. Just give it a mix. Actually, we're gonna pull out those rosemary stems as we see them. Got another one right here. You guys feel free to leave them in if you want. Not a big deal. Now we're just gonna layer these flavors together, let them mix. We're using all breast meat in here, so it's obviously the drier of the two, between the dark and the white. So we're gonna let it absorb a lot of that oil and butter and all the flavors, and then we'll add our stuff. All right, we've given the turkey plenty of time to saute, to get everything all mixed up in there. It's looking luscious, gorgeous. It's smelling right in here. Now it's time we add the stock to it. We got our 2 quarts of chicken bone broth going in. Perfect. I'm just gonna give this a mix. We're gonna get this nice and heated through, get a nice simmer on there, and then we'll add our noodles and cream to it. All right, guys, we got the turkey in there, we got the stock in there, all the veggies. We're gonna let it come up to not necessarily a boil, but a nice simmer. Get it nice and hot in there. I'm gonna add our bag of noodles to it, our egg noodles, right? Add our cup of cream, get it stirred up, let those noodles cook through, and then we'll be ready to eat. Not much more than about 5-10 more minutes. We'll be plating this dish up. All right, I'm excited. It smells so good in here right now. Okay, team, we got a nice little simmer going right here. Let's go ahead and add our egg noodles in. We'll just give them a stir. Let's add our cream in there. All right, we're just gonna give this a stir. Let everything come together in there. Tighten up, let all the flavors combine. Give it about another 10 minutes at a nice simmer like this. Okay, we've given it enough time here. The noodles are done. It's nice and creamy. It'll tighten up a little bit as it kind of sets. All right, let's do one little taste test for seasoning. Good stuff. Don't need to change a thing. Plenty of salt. Got a little of that Cajun flavor in there too. Little smoky goodness from the turkey. It's all coming together real nice. All right, let's get this thing plated up and give it a try. Okay, time to fix ourselves a bowl. Look at that. It's looking great. All right, let's give it a try. All right, time for a big old spoonful. Get everything in there. All right, team, we're done. Let's grab a bite here, get some carrots, get some celery in there. Cheers, y'all. Now you know you gotta slurp in some hot soup, right? Sorry for those of you that don't like that ASMR stuff, but that's money in the bank right there. So freaking good. That smoked turkey really makes all the difference in the world. So if you have the opportunity, get some smoked turkey, throw it in that. You'll thank me later, for real. But again, roasted turkey will be fine. Don't stress. But smoked is all right. You know what I'm saying? Guys, hearty, tasty, creamy, all that good stuff. You'll want to make this. Put in the comments, just say thank you, CJ. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. If you guys want to get one of these little portable stoves I used, I believe I'll have a link for it down below. Knives, cutting boards, merch, all that good stuff, all links down below. The recipe will be down below too, whether in a link to my website or an actual just kind of written out in there, okay? If you guys want to become a show producer like all these awesome people scrolling on the screen in front of me right now, Thanksgiving turkey soup loving people, hit that join button right next to that subscribe button, which you should have already hit by now. But other than that, guys, we are done. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.